Hi everyone, Becky here. Well, the grindeth continueth. That's a lot of a thing. All right. So we give HSK 739 vocab to DeepSeek. DeepSeek gives us some sentences. And yeah, we keep going. We explore the ones we need to explore. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm kind of excited. We're getting there. 1650 left. And we started off at 5600. So, the grind is nearly ground. Oh, where are we here? So we've made some pretty serious progress. And I am noticing, so as I'm following along with my dictionary, I color in the words that I've studied, that I recognize, that I know-ish. Maybe it's not perfect knowledge, but I know-ish. Some of them are perfectly fine. There's no room for improvement. They're studied to exhaustion, but some are kind of a bit iffy. Yeah, I color them in, and yeah, I feel like I've colored in more than half the words in the dictionary now, so that's a pretty strong sign, I think. Yeah. So I hope to, I like to believe this is worth it, but I guess you don't know until you've actually done it and then put it to the test. All right. Hao Cheng. Um, Hao Cheng. Both Hao and Cheng refer to names. Hao is often the name of like a boat or something like this, or a spaceship. Hao Cheng. 他号称自己是宇宙第一厨师，其实只会煮泡面。What is 泡面？Instant noodles. Oh, okay. I say 方便面。泡面. All right. All right. But if he's saying he's the world's best chef, then he's obviously using it sarcastically. Okay. 号称. Okay. Purportedly. 号称. Oh, to claim, often exaggerated or falsely. Oh, I like this one. All right, 号称 in the dictionary. Two definitions. One is 以某种名号著称. Okay, famous for some kind of name. So, like Yuan Longping. You know Yuan Longping? Yuan Longping is known as the father of hybrid rice. So is that his 号称? Let's ask the AI. Is Yuan Longping's name what is it? 杂道致富, is it? I think so. 杂道致富. Not sure. Maybe I put it in Wikipedia. Or this one. Here. 杂交水稻致富. Is there a more succinct version? I thought there was a more succinct version than that. I'll copy 致富, see what comes up. No, I'll just use that one. For answering the question, oops, that'll do. Name 号称. No. This is okay, then what is it? It's not accurately described as a 号称. All right, so we got this strong self-proclamation. He didn't claim it for himself. Okay, 被誉为称号. Are you telling me there's 称号 and there's 号称 and they're different? Okay, 他获得了杂交水稻之父的称号. Okay, 尊称, yeah, this one. 尊称 is a good choice, actually. 人们尊称他为杂交水稻之父. All right. So, could you give me a famous example of a 号称? So maybe you can't then. Famous claims widely known, false, highly exaggerated, blah, blah, blah. 号称自己是 yeah, we saw that one. Historical example. Okay, I don't know who this is. 第二单元. I don't know if this is going to be. Oh, Piltdown Man. Oh, yeah, this was like a false fossil, wasn't it, or something like this. It was a hoax. Okay. 号称皮尔单元，号称是人与人之间的缺环，其实只是一个精心策划的骗局。All right. So Piltdown Man was like a fake fossil. It was like a prank or something like this. Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos. Yeah, so she was a scammer. She got caught. And she was like in medical devices. I don't know the precise story, but she got lots of money for it. 她公司的设备号称能凭 ED 血检测数百种疾病. Yep. So that's her claim. Okay. So 号称 so this one. 结果被发现是彻头彻尾 head to toe the 谎言. Do you remember this one? No, 谎言. Do you remember we studied this one in the last video? 谎言. This is lies. Actually, surely you know this by now. 谎言, 谎话, 撒谎, 说谎. Those are the words you need for 谎, lying. All right. All right. Marketing exaggeration. All right. 这款面膜are those things you stick on your face, and apparently it makes your skin better, but I don't know. 面膜号称能一夜美白，实际上效果很有限。Yeah, what happens is these companies, they kind of cherry pick their data points and so on. It's like someone had this result. We did 10,000 tests and this one person had this good result, and then all the others, etc., etc. You get the idea. All right. Yeah, when you get to my age, you kind of get used to this kind of marketing stuff and all the tactics they use to legally say their product is good and without it really being true. How die? So die is a very negative word, something like evil or traitorous even. How? You probably know this word by now. How die? How die? 他也是你学长啊，见面时打个招呼吧。What? What does it mean? Good and bad. Oh, so there's an in any case. 好歹 so 无论如何 so whether or not it's good or bad. Okay, this is a new one for me. Okay, dictionary says. Oh, did we finish the last one? Oh, no, we didn't finish the last one. Sorry, I need to go back. We didn't finish the last one. 号称 number 2 in the dictionary. 对外宣称名义上升做 OK 号称1万人实际上只有7、8千 Alright, so exaggerated claims 号称 as a verb. Alright, so making exaggerated claims. Okay, 好歹 the number 1 is 好和坏. So what you would expect. 不知好歹 so not knowing good and bad, sort of unable to differentiate it, but more in the sense of not being a bit unscrupulous, not caring about whether or not something's good or bad. All right, some behavior. Number 2, 名. Ming is a noun. 指危险 okay. 多指生命危险 so a life or death danger or peril. 万一他有个好歹 All right. 怎么办呢? Okay, so yeah, that's a thing. It's a large degree of danger. All right, number 3 is an adverb. 不问条件好坏，就将就的. Okay, so in any case. So this is an adverb meaning it doesn't matter what the conditions are like or what the situation is like. We're just doing it anyway. 将就的. Okay, 做某件事，时间太紧了，好歹缺点儿. Um, in any case. And there's a number 4, whatever, is it? Adverb, 不管怎样，不论如何, yeah, 不论如何 or 无论如何，爸爸要是在家，好歹也能想个办法. So if father was home, he would be able to find a solution, no matter what. All right, 好歹. That's a new one for me. 耗费. Yeah, so 耗 by itself refers to consuming things. So you have a resource or something resource-like, and you consume it. So often you see it in 耗时间, 耗时 or 耗时间, 耗时. So time-consuming, right? 耗力, energy-consuming. It requires a lot of effort, right? So it's not necessarily literal. And 消耗 is the 2-character version. 消耗时间, like time-consuming. 消耗时间. 消耗, what else can be 消耗? 消耗大量矿物燃料. So it consumes a lot of mining material, 燃料, no, combustible fossil fuels. Yeah, fossil fuels, 化石油, isn't it 化石油? 化石燃料, sorry, 化石燃料. This one, 化石燃料. But maybe this is another way of saying fossil fuels. 矿物燃料, mineral fuels. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I guess it is. 消耗, 消耗, 能量消耗. The consumption of energy, 能量消耗. Sorry, I said 能量. It's 能源消耗. 能源消耗. I'm pretty sure you can do 能量消耗, consumption of energy, but 能源, energy sources. But yeah, all right. Okay, so here, 耗费, 耗meaning to consume, 费 referring to like fees, but also 费, so 经费的费. This one, funds expenditure. Okay, so 耗费. 就像工程，耗费了3年时间才完工. Okay, so we're consuming time, but we're treating it more as an expense, right? Yeah, 耗费. All right, what does the dictionary say for 耗费? 耗费时间、精力、财物等. Okay. 因使用或受损而逐渐减少. It is just another consume. It's very, very close to 消耗. 耗费. I feel like 耗费, no, I don't know. It feels more consumer based, whereas 消耗is sort of use up some resource, but you're not necessarily like a business using up your, I don't know, your budget for, no, your mineral resources. Your 耗费. I don't know. Anyway. 浩瀚. Yeah, so the 浩瀚, I don't know how to define this. It's something like grand or great or something like this. But yeah, it describes, what does it describe? I've seen it used to describe people. I think it's describing their like heroic contributions or something. What does the dictionary say? Boundless, huh? Not what I was expecting. Maybe I'm wrong. 他第一次站在海边， 被浩瀚的大海深深震撼. So this is vast, boundless. Wow, really? Okay, 浩瀚. It looks like I'm wrong. It looks like I'm just plain wrong. 水是深广，比喻广大、繁多. Okay, so first it describes bodies of water as vast. 浩瀚的大海. That's the AI's example. Also, the example in the dictionary, it's the same thing. 典籍浩瀚. What does that mean? 典籍浩瀚. 典籍浩瀚. I don't know. Is it like illustrious? No, it is a vast collection of literature. Ah, so yeah, if you go to like, there's a national museum, a national library in Beijing, and there's a vast collection of literature there. All right. Yeah, there's all sorts of books like this. Yeah. Oh, and actually, where is it? It could be the National Museum. Sorry, National Library, I should say. National Library, not the National Museum. What are these characters? 浩瀚，典籍里的 is that you? Cha? Oh, it's tea. Oh my god. There's another character that looks kind of similar. 茶的文字源头在中国. What are these other ones? Yeah. All right. 传社明 no, I don't know these other ones. I don't know. Do you reckon this is the National Library? 走进中国, yeah, 国家图书馆. There it is. It is at the National Library in Beijing. Yeah, and if you go there, you see a lot of books like this. 国家典籍博物馆的茶和天下典籍里的茶展览. Yeah, all right. So there's a vast collection of books. So I mentioned the Beijing National Library. I went there once. They've got like Jiaguwen. If you want to see ancient Chinese characters, you can go there and see them too. Yeah, it's really fascinating actually. It sounds like it's boring. You can also go there and study, but it sounds like it's going to be boring, like just an average library or something. But yeah, they have all these exhibits of ancient Chinese literature, etc., etc. So, okay. I need to figure out where I went wrong, because I got it wrong. 浩瀚. This is where I went wrong. 浩瀚. Okay, so there's 浩瀚 and 浩瀚. All right. 浩瀚 and 浩瀚. 浩瀚 浩瀚. 不一样. All right, this is where I went wrong. This is the one I've seen to describe people. All right. Yeah, this is where I saw it. I remember this. 好汉 Charlie. 好汉 Charlie. So Charlie or Jali, 好汉 Jali. This is Charlie in Chinese. All right. And there's the story here, but I saw it in UN textbooks. I think it was grade 4 UN textbooks. 好汉 Charlie. So, okay, 好汉 Charlie. So this is good guy Charlie or something like this. Charlie 是一个很调皮的孩子. Oh, naughty. He's a naughty boy. 爱搞恶作剧。没有人喜欢他。倒是他叫自己是好汉查理。Okay. Hang on. This would be a good time to use 号称. So he calls himself 好汉 Charlie. So he calls himself good guy Charlie, but in fact, he's not a good guy. He's naughty. 放暑假的时候，镇上来自度假的罗伯特先生一家 so Mr. Robert has come to town. 罗伯特先生的女儿 杰西很可爱，不过他只能坐在一轮上。And by 一轮上, I mean 轮椅上。Okay, so Mr. Robert comes to town, brings his daughter Jessie, I think her name's Jessie, and she's in a wheelchair. 一天下午，查理跑到罗伯特家的院子里玩儿，看到屋里的墙上挂着一把漂亮的长刀，a knife or a long knife，喜欢极了。他从窗户爬进房间，呃羡慕的望着那把刀。你想把它拿走吗？听到说话声，查理才发现有个小女孩儿坐在轮椅上。不，我和查理从来不随便拿别人的东西。你可以拿下来看看，好汉查理。我叫杰西。All right, so there's a knife, and he's like, "Oh, I like that knife," but he's not going to steal it. All right, next page. So there's 杰西, and this is 好汉查理。谢谢。查理显得彬彬有礼。彬彬有礼 is a 成语，courteous。抽刀出鞘. 鞘 refers to the sheath of which. Wow, this is grade 4. This is grade 4. The sheath in which you keep a knife or a sword. Also scabbard, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. 仔细的看着。杰西说：“这刀是爸爸的，要不然我会送给你。”要不然 here seems like, why don't I just give it to you? 要不然，好汉查理，能推我到外面晒晒太阳吗？ Ah, so it's almost like an if statement, isn't it? Or maybe no, it feels like more like, why not? Why shouldn't I just give it to you? You might as well have it. It's my father's knife, you can have it. Not a big deal. But you can take me out into the sun. 推我. So because she's in a wheelchair, 推, right? 好吧，查理恋恋不舍的 that's another 成语。This is grade 4. 恋恋不舍的把刀刮回墙上。Oh, he didn't take it. 要不然is otherwise. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake, didn't I? No, 要不然. So that knife is my father's, otherwise I would give it to you. I would give it to you were it not my father's knife. All right, if it was my knife, I'd give it to you, but it's not my knife. 在草坪上，杰西高兴地背诵着一首诗。他们俩在阳光下度过了一个快乐的下午。分手时，杰西问查理：“你能常来陪我吗？”当然可以。So Charlie and Jessie have become friends. All right. 查理虽然调皮，但说话是算数的。Yeah, 说话是算数的. This refers to, so if he says something, he will actually do it. And the previous sentence was, "You're going to come and visit me," right? So he said he's going to do it, therefore he's going to do it. 整整一个暑假，他每天都陪杰西在草地上玩。镇上的人们发现查理没有在搞恶作剧。So this is like playing pranks and jokes and that sort of thing. I guess this is also a 成语。暑假很快过去了，罗伯特一家要走了。Oh, they're going. 临走的时候，罗伯特先生把查理叫做家里，说：“查理，你是不是很喜欢这把刀？现在它是你的了。” Alright, so the father's like, Yeah, you can have the knife. I feel like you probably should ask the parents first before giving like a child a knife. Um, yeah. But anyway, let's move on. 不行，罗伯特先生，我不能随便要您的东西。查理，你带给杰西的礼物是快乐，现在我把它作为礼物送给你。查理，第一次听到有人这样夸自己，连忙说：“谢谢您，罗伯特先生。” Yeah, so this is what kind of happens, right? So, like kids, sometimes they misbehave and they've never actually known anything other than misbehaving. Like maybe they don't have any good role models and so on. So, yeah, 第一次听到有人这样夸自己， so 夸 would be like 夸赞. It's like just saying, "Oh, you did a good thing," and it kind of makes the kids realize that maybe you can do good things as well. And it wasn't that hard, right? He was just talking with a girl. 与杰西告别时，查理握着杰西的手说：“杰西，我会做个好汉，你会的。我从来就相信，我从来就相信。” Okay, so Ali's decided to be 好汉, so he's going to be good. Like Gandalf, in the Rings of Power movie, I am good. 他会，你会的, you can do it, 你会的。我从来就相信，相信。Yeah, so I have always believed that you can do that. Yeah, I studied this when I was doing HSK 5 or something. Now that I see it, this is a lot harder than I realize. Maybe HSK 5 when I first studied this. Yeah. So this is, I think it's grade 4. I got it here. Does it say which? Oh, no, grade 3. That's grade 3. It's like 9-year-olds or something, is it? There's like 3 Chongyus in there. Wow. All right. That's 好汉. This is 好汉. Fourth tone, fourth tone. Okay, 好. Hao is also vast, isn't it? What is han? Okay, so both hao and han are very similar. Yeah, so you may know the word yuehan. Yuehan. Oh, yuehan. So this is the different han. Yuehan. This is John in Chinese. Han. Okay, so hao han, the han. And yan shui. All right. So what is this character? Han. Yeah, it's mostly just used in this word according to the dictionary. There's han hai, which is a short version of hao han de da hai, right? Sorry, 1 second. All right, so if I put, oh, not hao hai, han hai into here, what do we get? Yeah, something's slow with the internet. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, han hai. It is a word. It doesn't look as vast oceany as I was thinking. I might double check the dictionary, see what the dictionary says for han hai. Han hai, sha mo, desert. Han hai, wu yin, is it? Han hai, wu yin. Han hai, wu yin, han hai, wu yin. So it's a desert. What? Does that refer to a desert, not an ocean? Literally means vast ocean. But it almost always refers to a desert, specifically Gobi Shamo, the Gobi Desert. All right. The Gobi Shamo, this one. the Gobi Desert. You may know from here from geography class. 戈壁沙漠 All right. So, where were we? Okay, so the Han, ocean vastness, but in Hanhai, I was wrong. I just assumed it meant vast ocean. So, 浩瀚的大海 is a vast ocean. 浩瀚的大海. All right. 浩. Yeah, Hao it's often used in names. Hao. Is it Wang Hao? It's like a chess player. Wang Hao. I think there's a chess player called Wang Hao. He was one of the top chess players in China. What's up with the internet today? I didn't find chess player. Anyway, Wang Hao. You can see on his name card there. This is Wang Hao. All right. Apparently there's someone else I'm thinking of. I don't know. But you do see it in this character in names. Not to be confused with Jie, which kind of looks similar. Jie, like Qingjie的 Jie and what was it? Hao Han的Hao. Yeah, so these characters should not get mixed up. They look a little similar. All right, let's continue. 豪华 Haohua is something like grand or luxurious, usually describing hotels or something like this. 豪华 yeah. 这家酒店的装修非常豪华，像一座宫殿. Yeah, I don't recall it describing anything else. 豪华 I don't know what's going on with that. I use Baidu. Baidu is faster. Oh, luxurious yacht. Yeah, that makes sense. Or a palace. So 豪华的帆船，豪华生日蛋糕. Oh, wow, that is a 豪华的生日蛋糕。豪华汽车. Okay, so these are luxury car. 标志图片 luxury car logos. 豪华游轮. This is a steamer or a cruise ship or something. Yeah, a luxurious cruise ship. 房车. So this is house and car. Oh no, it's 房车. It's camper van. Okay, obviously this is not a thing. These are all AI generated images, aren't they? All right, but were they not? So 房车, is it really the word for camper van? 房车, house car. Recreational vehicle. All right, an RV. Yeah, I just added that to the dictionary. 房车 kind of makes sense. Like it's a vehicle that's described by 房. All right. So 豪华房车, 豪华火车图片. Oh, a luxurious train. Yeah, I didn't realize. But yeah, there are luxury trains. All right. I do not know this one. 好切. Hao is the same hao as here. 切, referring to steal. But sometimes steal is used figuratively to mean, I don't know, to steal your gaze or something like this. 战争给这座城市带来了一场浩劫. War gave this city, what did it give the city? Calamity, catastrophe. All right, so 劫, not sure how I said 劫, didn't I? It's 劫. 浩劫. All right, catastrophe. It's in the dictionary. 浩劫, 大灾难. Okay, 空前的浩劫, an unprecedented catastrophe. Dare I put catastrophe into an image search? I hope it's not too bad. All right, yeah. So these are all like AI generated and things anyway. So bang. All right. That would be a catastrophe. That would be a 浩劫. So the 浩. Okay, so 陨石, right? 陨石. 陨石 is a meteor. Oh, meteorite, sorry. This is after it. Yeah, or maybe they're all the same in Chinese. In English, you have meteorite, which is a meteor after it hits the ground kind of thing. Meteor is in the sky, and then you just have asteroids in space. I don't know, I lose track. I don't know why we have these distinctions. It's not that important. Okay, so 浩劫. So 浩 emphasizes large scale, and 劫 here means steal, but like, rob, seize by force. Yeah, okay, so there's another meaning. 劫 meaning calamity. So large scale calamity. All right, fair enough. Oh dear. 豪迈. Don't know. 豪迈. 迈 refers to a stride, like you 往前迈. So you take a stride forward or a step forward, but it's a long step. 迈. 迈进新时代. To advance into the next generation or something like this. Okay, 好. I don't really know what the 好 means. I see it in a lot of words. There's two 好s and they're very confusing for me. Oh, 迈 can also mean mile. 迈. So is this a unit of distance? Actually, I'm not sure. 他的笑声豪迈而爽朗，感染了在场的每个人. Okay, 爽朗 is. So we're describing his smile. 爽朗. Yeah. I guess it's just this. Okay, 豪迈. Yeah, all right. Not what I was thinking at all. 迈. No. There is a unit for mile rather than kilometer. What is the... Oh, 英里. Yeah. Is there not a 迈? I remember there being a 迈. What's that? 里. Oh. Is that real? 英里,海里,公里,英里,公里,公里. A mile. 英里. I should use 英里 for mile. All right, so I'm just wrong. Seems I'm having a wrong day today. 豪迈. So this example wasn't exactly the most fruitful. 豪迈的 heroic. 豪迈的笑. What am I supposed to do with that? How do you smile heroically? 豪迈的笑. Bold, open-minded, heroic. 气魄大, 勇气足. I mean, kind of heroic, isn't it? What am I supposed to do? Like, what it says in the dictionaries is not consistent. Like, 豪迈的话语, the sublimity of his language. I don't even know what sublimity means in English. Come on. Presumably it's the property of being sublime. Beyond that. All right. Okay. 夏红豪迈地说，把电话号码给我，我打过去. All right. So bold. Yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do with this? This is ridiculous. Like, when I think of heroic, things that are heroic, I am not going to think of asking someone for their telephone number. I'm not going to think of smiles. I'm going to think of slaying dragons and things like that, right? Okay. 论成败，人生豪迈，大不了从头再来. All right. So lun here is an if, is it? Something like that. All right, let's move on. 好胜. Sheng is a victory, a good victory. 胜利的胜. 他性格好胜.做什么都不想输给别人. Oh, no, it's 好胜. I do know this word, 好胜. This is like focused on winning. 好胜. Fourth tone. 好胜. Eager to win, competitive, aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, 性格好胜, competitive. He wants to win. He likes to win. She likes to win. All right, 好胜. So 好客. Sorry, 好. Whoa, 好客. So the hao is kind of interested in ke is Kuren, right? Guests. So fond of having guests, like the Hobbit. Hao qi, inquisitive. 好奇, 好奇心. And there's a 成语, 叶公好龙. So 叶公 is a name, and 好 Ye Gong is interested in dragons. Ye Gong Haolong. Lord Ye's passion for dragons. So Ye Gong studied dragons, and then when actually meeting a dragon, it's like, whoa, scary. Ye Gong Haolong. All right. Hao Shi. We did this one when we did Hao up here. So time consuming. Yeah. 消耗时间. 手工制作实践工艺品非常耗时。Okay, so handcraft 这件工艺品. So handcrafting this piece of artwork is time consuming. Yeah, 耗时. All right. Oh yeah, there's also this, but let's move on. It's pretty obvious. 好瘦. I'm not sure about this. It's to receive plentiful blah blah blah, something like that. Maybe something like that. 吃了药以后，胃里总算好受多了。Feeling better. No, it wasn't what I guessed. 好受, not in the dictionary. 好受, feeling better though. 好受多了。好受, we need example sentence. 好受. Okay, 我痛痛快快哭了一场，好受多了。Okay, after having a serious cry. I like having a serious cry. Okay, 从那时候开始，他就再也没真正好受过。So she never 好受过，好受过。So she never felt better. Yeah, some injuries are like that, aren't they? All right. 好说. Or is it 好说? I'm not sure actually. 这点儿小事，好说，包在我身上。What? What does this mean? Easy to deal with. 好说. Not in the dictionary. 好说. I know 说得好. 说得好. When someone says something, you can say 说得好. 他法语说得好极了. Not exactly. Yeah, 你说得好. This one. 你说得好. It's kind of like, yeah, you're making good points. 你说得好. Good points. 好说. Yeah, sometimes you say 不好说. Hard to say. Yeah, 不好说. But 好说 does not seem to be the antonym of 不好说. 好说不好说. Um, 好说歹说. Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, 好说话. This is 好说话.不是. No. bullshit. No, maybe I'm wrong. 不是好说话. Wow. What am I supposed to do with this? Let's put it in here. Not in here. In here. 好说. 好说 does not seem to be 说得好, and it does not seem to be I'm curious what that is. So is this 好说? Is this what the AI says to you? It's like AI slop. 好说? Oh, maybe it's the name of an AI. 好说是二次元 AI 口语陪练应用. It's an app for oral practice. 好说 an AI app for oral practice. I'm curious as to what it's going to do. 好说 okay, 太平洋科技. So where is 好说? Is this app? 好说 is an app for oral practice. In English or in Chinese? I don't know. 好说 Yeah, I downloaded the app. 好说 app. But it doesn't look like any of these. 好说 app. Yeah, it's an AI app for language practice. So 我该做什么好 ？AI 医生，历史学家，十万个为什么。Alright, I'll click 十万个为什么. I'm not sure what to expect here. This is first time using an app. 输入你想提问的问题. Okay, what do I need to know? So sometimes birds eat rocks in order to facilitate digestion. So, what do I do? Do I have to actually say it out loud? No, I have to type it. All right, 1 second, I'll type it. Yeah, I asked the app, 哪种鸟吞噬石头? So what kind of birds swallow stones? So some birds swallow some stones in order to facilitate their digestion. But it just gave me a generic AI answer. I was hoping for kind of something else. 生活百科 No, it's kind of 对话. Oh, here we go. 对话. Now we're talking. 李白诗仙. Okay, I don't know about that. That's a bit advanced for me. 易安居士 and 香山居士. I'll try this second one. Oh, but where's the... Yeah, all right. Underwhelming app is underwhelming. All right, apparently there's an app. It's just the same as like every other AI app. All right, let's move on. On the actual word. 好说. There's two of them. 好说, 三声. 汉语常用口语词汇，和信语义为表示同意或事情可协商解决，具体含义随语境变化。Alright， 好说 so this sort of thing. But it's kind of the meaning changes depending on how it's used. All right. 作为客套话，用在别人向自己致谢或恭维自己的，表示不敢当。Okay, so that's the second, this one. All right. Yeah, all right. I think we're going to move on. I think this is not all that essential. If I encounter it in the wild, maybe... I don't think it's going to affect my meaning or my understanding very much. 好似 or 好事, 好事. I think it's 好事,好事. Be something like very much like 好事. Yeah, so there's other words, 似乎,相似, 相似, and so on. Okay. 秋天的枫叶. So these are maple leaves in autumn. 好似一团团燃烧的火焰, right? So yeah, so there's a few words in Chinese that are kind of just metaphor alerts. So yeah, you don't have to warn people you're using metaphors. You can just say the maple leaves in autumn are like burning flames. If you said that, yeah, like people will realize it's a metaphor. But sometimes you can flag your metaphors by using words like 好似 or 好像 or 仿佛 宛如 有如 and there's a whole bunch of other ones. And all they really are just metaphor alerts. Yeah, so this is yet another metaphor alert. It's like, caution, caution, I am about to use a metaphor. I need to say this, otherwise you will not realize. And it's like, you'll go, no, maple leaves are not flames. Silly. All right. 好心. 好心 refers to something like having good intentions. 好心. Yeah, 他是一番好心. Oh, 我是一番好心. 我是好心. 没想到反而惹他生气的. So this 是 is not literal, right? 我是好心, I am good intentions. So presumably it's a 是一番好心的. I only have good intentions. I didn't mean to make him angry. 好意, very, very similar to 好心, and I believe you usually get 好心, 好意 together. 好意, I think maybe they're the same. 好心, 好意. They switched the order in the dictionary. All right, interesting. 谢谢您的好意，但我真的不需要. Yeah, and I think you can use both. 好心好意，好心好意. And just stick them both together. 我倒是好心好意，可是人家不领情. Okay, 人家 is a fancy way of saying the person you're talking to here. This is like a triple pronoun. 人家, this one. So it can refer to the self, first person pronoun. It can refer to second person, but also like people in general. Yeah. So, you know, rather versatile pronoun. Anyway, 好心好意. Anything else to add? No. All right, next is 好在. Now, I want to take this word and add it to like HSK 1 or HSK 2. This is one of the most, like, one of the easiest words to learn. It's used in the real world and it's really useful. It's useful and it's used. Like, if you're reading, you'll see it. If you're speaking, you'll encounter it. It's so easy to learn. Look at the characters. It's good at. 好在. This is ridiculous that it's at a HSK 7 through 9 level, but at least it is part of the HSK now. Take it, move that to HSK 2. Move it to HSK 2. This should have been taught a long time ago. Usually we get taught words like 幸亏, 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 幸亏. And what's the other one? Is it 好幸? No, 幸好. 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 This one, we get taught those ones, and they're so much harder. And 好在 is very, very similar to like English. Like, it just means this, luckily, fortunately, and it's very, very similar to English. Like, if you want to use those words, you translate it to 好在. It's also very good for handwriting. Like, I did handwritten exams and like, whoa, that's easy to handwrite, isn't it? 外面下大雨了，好在我们带了伞。Yeah, so outside it's raining heavily. Fortunately, we brought an umbrella. Like, oh my god! Why is this at HSK 7 through 9? It should be HSK 2. It's so useful. It's really, oh, it really is such a useful word. And I feel like that's a big mistake. Big mistake. Huge! To only include it at HSK 7 through 9. Oh, big mistake. Huge. 好在 Fortunately, 好在我们刚好在演出结束前离开。No, this is 我们刚好我们刚好在这个离开。Yeah, that's an issue with these databases. 正好正好，yeah, 好在他在这里，可以帮我一把。Yeah, 哦，帮你一把。Yeah, like, fortunately, he's here. He can help me. He can help you. 好在他伤势不重. Yeah, fortunately, his wound was not serious. It's such an amazing, like, it's really, oh, it's a huge oversight by HSK to put this at HSK 7 through 9 level. I remember, like, so for the 2.0 HSK, it wasn't even part of the HSK. And I encountered it in my reading and I'm like, what? And I realized how like incredible this word is and how overlooked it is. Why is this not part of HSK 2? Or even HSK 1 maybe? It's, yeah. Oh, anyway, enough ranting. Let's continue. 和 All right. So 和 is kind of which. You probably know 如何, but it can be used like 何在何处, 为何, this sort of thing. A lot of question words. 他对此有何看法? Yeah, so what kind of 看法? 和? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like question word alert. Yeah. What, how, which, why. Mush them all together. You got all of them. 和 and also a surname. All right, 和. Yeah. So if this is at a HSK 7 through 9 level, this is not going to be the 我和你一起去看电视吧, 看电影吧. 和. So it's going to be fourth tone 和 probably. 和 meaning used in words like 复合. 复合.复合 is used where someone says X and someone adds to this, kind of almost like 补充 or says the same thing. It's like, but maybe even added a little to it. 复合. Like, yeah, I couldn't agree more. 复合. 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 和. What else? Yeah, the other ones. Oh, yeah, in maths. So 三和四的和是七. So the sum of blah 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 and blah 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 is blah blah blah. So they're 和. So we've got 和 is the sum. Their difference is 差. Their quotient is 相. And their, what's the fourth one? Product is 积. Yeah. So we've got 和. We have 差. We have 相. And we have 积. 积累的积. Yeah, sum the difference and the quotient product. Yeah. So sum in maths, cha in maths different, shang, quotient, but quotient in maths as well. Also, yeah, jishang and qingshang, like IQ and EQ, and ji, product. All right. He, surname He. I can't think of anyone with that surname. To make peace. Oh yeah, so if you're playing a game of chess, you might have 和棋. 和棋，和棋，和局。Yeah, so it's a draw. 和棋. What does it say? Yeah, 和棋, a drawn game in chess or other board game. 和, yeah, this is 和. This is a stalemate. All right. So 中国象棋和局, a draw. 和局. Yeah, I learned that word. I played some chess tournaments in China and I had to ask people for 和棋, 和棋, and they 和棋, 和棋, 和棋. And when we agree, and then we go and eat dumplings or something, because that's what you do in China. 和, 和, harmonious. Yeah, harmonious used in words like 和谐, 和睦, 和亲, 和亲, oh, 和蔼可亲. 和蔼可亲, 和蔼可亲. There's a whole bunch of other ones. Oh, we did 和气 as well, didn't we? 和气. All right. Japan. What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything to do with. I don't know the relationship between this and Japan. If it does exist, then it's not obvious to me. Okay, 呵. Yeah, this 呵. I don't know who. Oh, yeah, in mahjong. 胡了. 胡了, you can use this one. 火. I don't know this one. 祸. This is 暖和. The 火, is it? 暖和的火. 暖和的火. Which 火 is this 火? Like it's toneless. I don't know. All right. Anyway, at the HSK 7 through 9 level, you obviously know how to connect nouns with 和, and you and 跟 and 及 and 连同 and 以及 and 20 other ones. No, like a whole bunch of conjunctions. Why is this here? I don't know. Right. 和, we've already done this one when we looked at 和武器 and 和套. It means the core. Yeah. So we saw 原子核, the nucleus of an atom, 核武器, nuclear bombs, 核电站 and 核电厂, nuclear power plants. Yeah, 核套 is a walnut. What else is there? 核心. Oh yeah. So 这个问题的核心, this is the core, the center of a problem. 在于沟通不畅. So non-smooth communication. If you walk around China, you'll see the socialist core values. So 社会主义核心价值观. You'll see signs like this all over China. Do you know them all? Yeah, if you just walk around China, you'll have signs like this. Yeah. 富强、文明、自由、公正、爱国、诚信、民主、和谐、平等、法治、敬业、友善. Yeah. Yeah. You need to know them all, basically. But, okay, so this one, 富强 and maybe 敬业, I don't see very often, but all the others are fairly everyday, used outside this kind of context. But yeah, if you're walking around China, you'll see this. All right. So 核心. Oh, yeah, we're talking about 核心. I didn't show you 核心. Where's 核心? Oh, it's not there. Usually on the sign it will say 核心价值观. 核心. Oh, okay. 社会主义核心价值观. Yeah. You'll see it on the signs. 社会主义核心价值观基本内容. Yeah, you get the idea. Socialist core values. 喝. Okay, this 喝, it's used kind of like as onomatopoeia for laughing. It's also kind of like a snorting sound or something like this. It's used in a word as well. 呵斥. This one, 呵斥. Reproach. berate. Yeah, chide. Uh, what else do we need to know? Is there anything else to know about this character? Oh, yeah, kind of this one. Oh. Yeah. Oh. 你说的到轻巧，Is that a saying of some kind? 你说的到轻巧，做起来可不容易。Okay, 你说的到轻巧. So it's easy to say, but you're not going to be able to do that. Yeah, all right. 呵，呵呵, yeah, 呵呵. This is one of the forms of laughter as opposed to haha, haha. All right. 和睦. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. I don't remember 和睦. 和睦, yeah, it's something like you get along well with others or something like this. 和睦, amiable. And by 和睦, I'm 和蔼, 和蔼可亲. So 和睦, okay. 和蔼, 和气. All right. How am I supposed to tell the difference between 和睦, harmonious, and 和谐? Yeah, they're all there. So this is 和蔼, 和蔼. All right. 这位老师这位老教授非常和蔼，同学们都很喜欢他。So 教授 is a professor at a university. 老教授. Yeah. So very 和蔼. All right. In any case, even if you get them mixed up, they're all positive adjectives that describe people's personalities. This one, 和谐, is kind of like societal harmony. They all describe sort of interpersonal relationships in various ways. Yeah. Anyway, 何必? This is why do you need to XXX? 何必? Used in rhetorical questions. So usually the answer is implied that you don't need to. All right. 既然不想去，何必勉强自己呢? Okay. Given that you don't want to go, why are you trying to force yourself? Yeah, used in rhetorical questions. Yeah, I was just looking in the dictionary. There's another two. 和亲, 和亲, this one, and 和善. All right, there you go. You can figure out what all those mean. So 和睦, 和蔼, 和气, 和谐, 和亲, 和善. The dictionary does have 和暖, 和缓, 和好. Oh yeah, 和好. Yeah, there's this one as well. That one's a little different, isn't it? Reconciliate. 和解, 和美. 和尚with 和凶. I don't know that one. 和顺. That's more like docile. 和完, 和谐, 和煦. 和煦 describes wind or something like this. 和煦 is mild. 和煦. Warm, genial. 和煦. 阳光, 和煦. Yeah. 和煦. 合约. Yeah. There's a few. Chinese is wacky at times, eh? Okay, where were we? 何必? Yep, okay, 何必 in the dictionary, 何必用反问的语气表示没有必要. Yeah, so it specifically says it's for rhetorical questions. 反问, so it says 用反问的语气. So you need to kind of, like, if you're going to use this, you would need to phrase the question or emphasize that this is a rhetorical question in some way. You're not expecting your interlocutor to answer the question. The same with 哪有. So, well, actually, yeah, sometimes you do mean it seriously. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when you use 哪有, it kind of means the answer is nowhere. 哪有. So where is the crab? Nowhere is the answer. It's like there's no crab. You're literally saying there's no crab. Yeah, but maybe with 哪有 you'd have to change the UT, different UT. All right. What's next? 喝饮, no, 喝彩. But it could also be 喝. There's a 喝. You know the word 要喝. This one. 要喝. Oh, 吆喝. 吆喝, to shout. But in this one, it's fourth tone. Well, it would be fourth tone if it wasn't neutral tone. All right. 喝. 喝, to shout. So I don't know what this is. To drink colors or to shout colors. Which do you think is more likely? 他的精彩表演赢得了观众热烈的 Yeah, this is definitely fourth tone. 喝彩. All right. 喝彩. Yay. 喝彩. To acclaim, to cheer. Dictionary says 大声叫好. All right. So you're basically that. 齐声喝彩. 喝彩声连续不断. 人们都喝起才来. There's no 喝彩 in that example. Oh, 喝起才来. So they're using it as a separate verb. 喝起才来. So 喝起才来. So this is to start cheering. So here it's used as a separable verb. All right. 喝起才来. All right. 喝茶. 喝茶 refers to inspections such as someone is coming along and doing a spot test, like a manager or something, and they're going, yep, that product is fine, or no, we need to do something. Something like this. 喝茶. Examine, inspect. 喝茶. 警方正在仔细核查每一个数据. Yeah, but usually it's, I don't know why this is malfunctioning. I'll go to Google image search. And by Google image search, I mean Baidu image search. 喝茶. Yeah, this is what I normally will think of with 喝茶. So they're coming in and taking a look. Yeah, this is 喝茶. For me, this is what 喝茶 looks like. Yeah, this. It's like, yep, got to audit things, got to check everything's up to scratch. Yeah, usually it's a manager or something like this. They're coming in, making sure everything's going smoothly. 喝茶. All right. Okay. 合唱. Presumably this is something like to sing together or a choir or something like this. I don't know this. 全校师生将一起合唱校歌. 校歌 is the campus song. Yeah, I don't recall encountering this concept outside of China. 校歌. I don't recall it in Australia. 校歌. But anyway, 合唱. To chorus. Can you use chorus as a verb? I didn't know that. 合唱. All right, we're singing together. 合唱. All right. 何等. 何等. 这是何等的荣耀啊. I don't know. 何. So often it's used as a pronoun to represent some kind of arbitrary entity. 何等. Yeah. I don't know, maybe 何 represents 高低. Maybe because it's so high of a 荣耀, such a high level of glory that you cannot express it as 高等. I don't know. What kind? Yeah, I get the feeling this is yet another rhetorical question. Okay. 何等. 代词. 代词 is a pronoun. 什么样的? 你知道他是何等人物? 何等人物. All right. So it is a pronoun. So the word is a pronoun. Yeah, so what kind? Yeah, question word, but it's a kind of pronoun. You in Chinese you use the question word to substitute for the answer, where you anticipate the answer being, I guess. Number 2 is an adverb version. All right, 用感叹的语气表示不同寻常。多么? All right, so you're using some sort of 感叹的语气. So you're kind of, I don't know how to explain that. 感叹的语气. It's you're acclaiming something. You're yelling. You're like, oh, what kind of glory is this? I mean, this is a really high level of glory. Okay, something like that. 他们生活的何等幸福. Okay, so 何等幸福. So it's like what kind of, yeah, not somewhat. What kind of 幸福, what kind of fortune do they have? Meaning they have amazing fortune, basically. It's, yeah, so you've got this 感叹的语气. 感叹的语气表示不同寻常. Yeah, so 不同寻常, it's not normal, is but presumably it's a positive version of not normal. All right. 贺电. We did this one actually. We saw 贺线 and 贺卡, 贺电. People say like obsolete words were removed from the HSK 3.0. But there you go. This is a congratulatory telegraph. All right. 总统发来贺电，祝贺奥运第二取得佳绩。What is 第二? I don't know this word. 电儿, the Olympic athletes. So the 总统, the president sent a congratulatory telegram to congratulate the athletes on their 佳绩, on their, well, unspecific accomplishments, good results. All right. 贺电. Yeah. That's what it is. Oh, we did this one. 核电站, nuclear power plant. Also 核电厂. 制作核电站为周边城市提供了大量电力. Yeah. So literally nuclear power station. I suppose you could also call it plant, but not plant in the kind of nuclear power plant in the garden. It's a nuclear power plant in the sense of a factory for creating power. 核对. I do not know this one. 核对. 请仔细核对你的答案. It's like check, proofread, audit. The 对 is the 对 from 校对. This 对. Proofread. So this is one of the times where this character is pronounced 校. 校对. So 核对. Probably something in that ballpark. 不要粗心出错. Like please carefully proofread your answer, audit your answer, check your answer. Check, verify, audit, examine your answer. Yeah. Because sometimes you make silly mistakes, and when you proofread it, it's like, oh yeah, that was a silly mistake. So maybe 核对. The 核 is 喝茶的喝, this one, and the 对 is just correct, right? So you audit something and thereby verify it is correct. 核对. What things can be 核对? I'll put it in here, see what comes up. 核对. All right, so it's not just answers. 核对. 剂量. 双人核对. So 剂量 is the dosage. So this would be in a medical context. For the dosage, you want two people to check that it's correct. So maybe like a doctor and a nurse or something like this. What else can be 核对? Yeah, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. 核对. So they look like they're building something. or at least checking to see it's built correctly. 核对, 核对. This looks like some kind of factory. And they're official inspectors. They look very serious. They're inspecting the safety of axles. 核对. All right. 和好. Oh, we did this one. 和好. This was reconcile, wasn't it? 和好. Something like that. To become reconciled. 他们俩吵架后不久就和好了. Yeah, okay. Reconciled. 和好. Yeah, 和好了. Like they kind of made up, got a big, yeah, it's after a fight. All right. Okay, 合户. 合户. Oh, this is something like conform, like conform to standards, or they're consistent with each other, or something like this. To accord with, to conform to. 合户. 他的方案不合乎规定，要重新修改。合乎，合乎. Yeah, the dictionary adds 合乎要求，合乎要求. So conforms to standards. All right. So whatever standards you've got, it needs to 合乎要求. 要求 is requirements, actually. 标准 is standards. 合乎要求, conform to requirements, conform to standards, I presume is an actual thing. I haven't actually checked. This is not useful. Let's put it in here, see what comes up. Yeah, 合乎标准, conform to standards. 合乎情理, reasonable. Okay, so conform to what is reasonable. 合乎规范. 规范 is another standards. 合乎逻辑, conform to logic. All right. All right. 合乎. I do not know this one. I do not know. Is it like 保护, protect, or 庇护? Like grant asylum to or something? 母亲温柔的呵护着怀中的婴儿。呵护. No, it's not that at all. The dictionary defines it as one is 保佑. So this is bless. So this blessing I usually see with like God bless you kind of bless. Yeah. 上帝保佑这个人这个地方北极 Alright. Yeah. 愿上帝保佑你 God bless you. I wish God to bless you. I don't know. You get the idea. That's number one. Number two is 爱护. So this 爱 is more like cherish rather than protect. More on the cherish side of the protecting. So 呵护 cherishing. Alright. 呵护备至 I have no idea what that means. 呵护备至. Is this a 成语? 备至 meaning to the extreme, to the utmost. Alright, 呵护备至. Alright, so cherish to the utmost. Alright, fair enough. Seems like infants are the things you cherish to the utmost. 荷花. Alright, 荷花. You already know what it is. We already did. I think we delved into this ridiculously deeply in one of the previous videos. Presumably when we got to 莲花. 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 To my knowledge, they're the same thing. The flower and the plant are both all these things. And there's 藕, so like 莲藕, 藕 for the roots. Yeah. I forget all these other ones. Let's continue. 合伙. Oh, we didn't do the sentence. 池塘里的荷花开了，粉白相间，非常美丽. Yeah. So the 荷花 blossomed on the lake. Okay, 合伙 to form a partnership. 合伙. Yeah. 他们合伙开了一家小餐馆. Yeah, that's not a big deal. It's kind of self-explanatory from the characters. Is there anything else to say? To, yeah, 和 is often used for combining things, or is partnership. So you're combining and thereby forming a partnership. 合伙. 黑客. Yeah, so 黑客, this is a loan word from English. Yeah, 这名黑客入侵了公司的数据库. Yeah, this hacker. The hacker like penetrated the company's database. 数据库. 黑客. Yeah, 黑客. Is there anything else to say? Hey is often used in words that are not positive. So presumably hacker is normally considered a negative. Okay, 黑马. I think this is not a loan word, but it does seem to be borrowed in meaning from English, at least consistent with the English kind of dark horse. Yeah, unexpected winner. Yeah, so it's kind of unpredictable. It's like, oh, all right. 这支球队是本届世界杯最大的河马. Okay, so this team, this 球队, 世界杯 is World Cup. I would assume it's football, but not necessarily. And obviously, a football team is not an actual horse. Yeah, I suppose it can actually mean a black horse as well. Anyway, 黑名单. Yeah, so 黑名单, you get blacklisted. You get put on the blacklist, and therefore you cannot fly or you can't use a website or something like this. 黑名单, 黑名单. 因为作弊 for cheating. 他被列入了 is listed or added to the list. 好，是黑名单. Oh, the exam blacklist. So you can't take the exam anymore. Yeah, 黑名单. 合计. 合计. This sounds like a finance thing. 合计 would be like the total. I'm not sure. 合计一下这个月的花费，看看有没有超支. I think it's like sum or sum up. Add up the total. Yeah. So this month's expenses, we're summing up, trying to calculate the total, and just checking if it is in excess. 超支, so overspend. 合计. Yeah, okay. 合计. There's a second definition in the dictionary, 合计. But in the dictionary it gives it a neutral tone on the 计. 合计. So the first one is fine. It's just add up to the total. But this to consider, we didn't consider this. 合计. 合计. 盘算考虑. So consider. 他整天合计着办公 what 办公司的事. What is 办公司? 办公司. Oh, so this is a verb. 办公司. Okay, so 办公 is short for 办公司. All right, I didn't know that. Okay, next is 商量. So 商量 is discuss. So we're doing 合计. 商量. 这是咱们在合计合计. Really? So there's a meaning, a definition here. It says 商量商量, 合计合计. Discuss, but it's more like negotiate or nut out or something like this. All right. 和解. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same as 和好. 和解. Is it the same as 和好? 解, 解 reconcile, something like this. 和解. 经过调解, 双方终于达成和解. Yeah, 调解 is mediation. So this sounds like a formal process of mediation. And they were able to reconcile, settle out of court. 和解. 和解. 结束争端，重归于好. Okay, 双方和解. All right, so this sounds like a formal, fancy version of 和好.和好. So if you get into a fight with your girlfriend, you can go 和好.我们终于和好了. We kind of made up afterwards. But 和解 is like a fancy one. It's like you get into a fight with a company and you need to go to court and settle it. And ugh. All right. 何苦? So there's other 和s. We're gonna 何况. Oh, 何况 is a special one. All right. 何苦. 何苦. I cannot guess what this means, but 和 is that pronoun, that kind of stand-in character, often used for rhetorical questions. 苦 is some kind of bitterness, some kind of unpleasant situation. 何苦为这点小事生这么大的气？何苦? No, it's not obvious. So, like, a very large anger over a very small matter. 何苦? Why bother? All right, that was not obvious. All right, it is listed as an adverb. 何苦? 没有必要自寻苦恼. So it's almost like you're going out of your way to cause trouble. If you just don't care about it, it's fine. 何苦? 何苦为这件小事动肝火? I've seen 动脑筋 or 伤脑筋. What is 动肝火? 动肝火? Oh, I like it. 动肝火. So 动 move, 肝 liver, 火 fire. Move your liver fire. 动肝火? What is this? 也为此大动肝火. 有点动肝火. Right, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like a nice word like that. 动肝火. All right. So 何苦? 何况? Yeah, 何况. I assume, if I pick up a HSK 7 through 9 textbook, that doesn't exist at the moment, but in the future, when they do exist, it's gonna be, this kind of 何况, let alone kind of definition, used in the second clause of a sentence. Yet another rhetorical question. 这道题我都不会做，何况是你呢? Okay, so presumably I am very good at these questions and you're like, yeah, let alone. 何况? Yeah, it's often used in these kind of multi-clause sentences. Yeah, the dictionary defines it as 连词, a conjunction, 表示递进. So it's kind of, you've got the current state and you're taking an extra step forward. 多含反问意, usually with a rhetorical meaning, like you're not meant to answer the question. 工作中有很多东西需要学习，何况你们是新手。Oh, okay, so it's not just let alone. I mean, that's one of the meanings. Yeah, so you're kind of adding on top of that. Yeah, so in English, yeah, you do say this, to say nothing of. Yeah, that's even if we put aside all this other stuff. Yeah. All right, it's a little tricky. It's quite advanced. This one I can understand why it's at HSK 7 through 9 level. It's not even all that common, really. 我们死都不怕，何况困难? We don't fear death, let alone difficulties. Yeah. This is the usual one. You have some kind of contrast. We're not afraid of death, so we don't even need to mention this. 你跑得那么快，还赶不上他，何况我呢? So if you run really quickly, you won't be able to catch up to him. What about, let alone me? I have no chance. is basically the implication. Yeah. All right, let's move on. 鹤立鸡群,鹤立鸡群. This is a 成语. 鹤 is a crane. 鹤立鸡群. 鸡 is a chicken. You have 鸡群, so you have a group or a flock of chickens, lots of chickens. 鹤, the crane is standing up. 立 is standing up among a flock of chickens. So you're kind of 与众不同. You have all these little chickens, and then the crane's like, "Oh, hello, I am a crane." I feel like this is like Jackie Chan, like crane. 鹤立鸡群. Yeah, way above the common. Actually, Jackie Chan could be described as 鹤立鸡群. Certainly in terms of movie-style martial arts, he's 鹤立鸡群. Manifestly superior. But yeah. So yeah, we have chickens and we have cranes. This is some AI-generated image, I presume. It doesn't actually say that, does it? But I presume it is. There's chickens and there's a crane. It's too perfect to not be AI, if you know what I mean. All right. So we have lots of chickens, and this one stands out as distinct from the crowd. There's multiple other ways of saying such things. I'm fond of 与众不同, 与众不同, differing from the rest, 与众不同. But 鹤立鸡群 implies in a positive way, whereas 与众不同 is usually positive though. Yeah, unusual to the point of eccentricity. 鹤立鸡群, I believe it's only positive. Yeah, manifestly superior. I would love to say that in my English. I am manifestly superior. This is the kind of phrase that a cartoon villain might say. Manifestly superior. 鹤立鸡群. 鹤立鸡群. Yeah. All right. 他的无忌在一众选手中。鹤立鸡群. All right. So 选手 is candidates. So her dancing skills among the candidates stands out. 鹤立鸡群. All right. Yeah, I kind of like this chongy. Definitely worth knowing. All right. 禾苗. Yeah, 禾苗, just a sapling or something like this, or a sprout, sapling, seedling. Okay. 一场及时雨. What? 一场及时雨. So it's 一场雨. What kind of 雨 is it? 及时. So like a round of timely rain. So the rain arrived in time. But maybe just in English you'd say the timely rain. 让田里的禾苗更加翠绿的. 翠 is a color. 翠绿. It's a shade of green. 翠绿. Yeah. 翡翠. 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 Okay, so this is the color of jade or something like this, right? 翡翠. You know, 翠鸟. This is a kingfisher. So this kind of color gets its name, right? And in Australia, you have 笑翠鸟. You have a laughing kingfisher. These are kookaburras. And yeah, they're not all uncommon in Australia. So if you go to Australia, you're probably more likely than not to encounter them. At the very least, you'll hear their unique sound. Yes, that is my kookaburra impression. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, etc., etc. Anyway, meow. I'll put it in here. Meow. These are meows. Okay, so these are seedlings. So seedlings and saplings are different, aren't they? Seedlings, you're kind of plant, or they've grown elsewhere and you're replanting them, are you? Something like that. Or maybe you've planted the seeds and they've started growing seedlings. Saplings, What's that? It's like a cutting or something? I don't know. I'm not a horticulturalist. Sapling. 树苗. Okay, so it's more obvious in Chinese, isn't it? 树苗. Okay, so 禾苗 comes from seeds growing out of the ground. 树苗. No, it's kind of the same thing. It's just that it grows into a tree, right? Yeah. This is a 树苗, and 禾苗. 禾苗 grows into rice rather, or something like that, or into some crop. Yeah, this is wheat, is it? Wheat or corn, maybe. Yeah, a little tricky. You need to know your horticulture / botany. All right, 禾苗. There's a poem with this character. There's a poem with the character this. I remember this being very well known to Chinese people. I remember mentioning this. I just said, there's a poem with the character he. I encountered it somewhere, and one of my friends recited it off the top of his head, and I was like, huh. It was that familiar. Okay, here it is. 锄禾日当午，汗滴禾下土. Okay, so 锄 refers to hoeing. Hoeing, yeah, hoeing those seedlings. Hoeing seedlings. 日当午. What do you reckon that means? I don't know. 日当午，汗滴，汗滴. The hand is sweat. D is a drip. 禾下土. Yeah, actually, I remember now. This is, it's encouraging people to value and consider the labor that's gone into like the food you're eating and so on. So, yeah, so yeah. So here, oh, there's another one. 谁知盘中餐，粒粒皆辛苦. Yeah, universally known in China. So do you think if I asked a random Chinese person, do they know this poem? Yeah, maybe if I ask kids, they would know the poem. Adults might have forgotten. All right, maybe it's in like Yuanshu. I'll see. I'll have a look. Yeah, unsurprisingly, it is in like every Yuanshu. All right, is this like grade 1 or something? I'm getting the feeling it's grade 1 or something in that ballpark. 锄禾，锄禾日当午，汗滴禾下土。谁知盘中餐，粒粒皆辛苦. Yeah, so 谁 and 谁, you can pronounce it both ways. Yeah, 谁. So it talks about the farmers who are growing rice, yeah, or here, 锄禾, they're hoeing saplings and things like this. 锄禾日当午, under the sun. 汗滴, they're sweating, or these images are not sweating. 汗滴禾下土. So I guess the sweat's dripping and landing on the ground. I don't know why there's a 禾 there. 谁知盘中餐. So pan here is like a plate, maybe a tray even. 中餐would just be lunch here, I think. Yeah, 中餐 usually means Chinese food, but here I think it just means lunch. 粒粒皆辛苦. So every grain of rice, or every grain, 皆辛苦, comes through the hard labor of farmers. And yeah, it's teaching you to appreciate the food. All right. 悯农. All right. Yeah. I don't know. If there's anyone in Chinese in my audience, I'm kind of curious. Could you, off the top of your head right now, just recite that poem? I'm kind of curious. Because, yeah, all I said to my friend was, I'm like, oh, there's a poem with the character He, and he just recited the whole thing. It was like in his 30s or maybe 40s or something, and just recited it off the top of his head. The whole thing. Yeah. Anyway, where were we? 禾苗, here. All right. How are we doing? Oh, we're nearly finished. Oh yeah, with timing's all right. 和睦. Yeah, this is yet another one of these agreeable things. 和睦. Okay, this is 邻居的邻里之间应该和睦相处. Yeah, so 邻里 neighborhood. Okay, 邻居 is your neighbors. So you can say 隔壁邻居 is your next door neighbor kind of thing. All right. 和睦相处. Yeah, so harmoniously get along, 相处. Yeah, get along, interact with, etc., etc. So 和睦相处, live in harmony. All right. 恨不得. So this is like, I hate not, well, literally it's hate not acquiring or something like this, right? Hate being unable to X, Y, Z. Yeah, wishing one can do something. Yeah, you hate being unable to do it. 我恨不得立刻飞到你的身边. Yeah, it implies I hate not being able to immediately fly to your location. Basically, it's like, your schmoopy, no your schmoopy. I love you, and I want to fly to your location and, spend quality time with you. Yeah. 恨不得. I hate not being able to do that. I wonder if there's a 恨得得. I wonder if there is. 恨得. It'd just be 恨得, wouldn't it? 恨不. Is there a 恨不着? I'm not sure. 恨不着. I'm kind of curious. 恨不着. No. 恨不着. Is there a 恨得? I hate being able to. 恨得. Oh, maybe there is. Being 仇恨的. No. 仇恨的. 仇恨得意. 恨得意. No. I hate profiteering. So is there a 恨得得? I don't know. 恨得得. I hate being able to do it. No. All right. So I think I need to give up inventing my own language, and we'll just stick with what we've got. 恨不得. I hate being unable to do something. 河南. Yeah, I feel like if you've watched the rest of the video, you already know what this is. 河南, 河, pertaining to the nucleus of an atom. Nuclear, 能量, 能源, nuclear energy. Yeah. 核能是一种清洁但风险较高的能源. Yeah, nuclear energy is a clean yet relatively risky energy. And we saw this with Japan, didn't we? With the Fukushima disaster, which turned a lot of people off nuclear energy. At the same time, it's better than coal. It's not ideal. Better is obviously wind and solar and other things like that. But all right, anyway, 横. So 横 refers to something that's horizontal. 横. So 横线. 横线 is a horizontal line. 横线. 横线. What else do we need to know? 衡量. 衡量. 衡量 is a beam. So 衡量, this sort of cross beam. 衡量. 衡量, horizontal beam. So 横竖. So 横. Oh yeah, it's in the Chinese character. 横 is a cross, and the antonym is 竖, vertical. 横竖. So is this 点横竖? Yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, 撇捺. I forget them all. Do you remember them all? I don't remember them all. 横竖撇捺, blah blah blah. Okay, 横. This one's 横 though, right? This is 点. 横竖撇捺. Yeah, 横竖撇捺, right? Here we go. Dian Hong. Oh, this little Hong. It's a very little Hong. Usually it's bigger. Hong. This is shu gou. Yeah, the gou indicates there's a hook. So shu gou. And then you've got, what's this? Yi. And then Pierre again, right? Pierre. Pierre. Na. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Yeah, it's Pierre. All right. Anyway, that's Hong. What else do we need to know? Hong. Blah, blah, blah. Hong. It's used in the word zongheng. Zongheng. So this is like crisscrossing or something like that. Crisscrossing, zongheng, 交错, this one. Let's put it in Google image search. Yeah. So 纵横交错, crisscrossing the land. So here we got roads, but it doesn't have to be roads. It can be other things. But yeah. Anyway, 横马路上横着一根刀下的树枝. So 横着. So this is laying horizontally across the road is a fallen branch. All right. 横着. So Google image search is not being my friend today, so we'll use Baidu image search. 横着. What? What's this? 横着. Not relevant, right? 横着. So this is 横着. Yeah, 横着树. It fell over. All right. Horizontaled. If horizontal was a verb in English, yeah, then it's a horizontal tree. Yeah, in Chinese you can use adjectives as verbs. Hong, yeah. You place flat on a surface. Too horizontal. Hong, yeah. All right, let's continue. Hong. Okay, so there's two meanings here. One is like a snort. Oh, that was a very snorty snort. That kind of snorty snort. Your snort of derision. Like someone says something stupid and you're like snorting at them. The other one is kind of to hum. So you hum a little ditty or tune. I don't know. Humming a ditty. Yeah, hung. Hung. Yeah, this is this one. A snort of derision. Hung. And hung. Okay, hung. Hung is humming. I don't know these other ones. Hung. 哼着小区走进了厨房. Okay, so sort of like humming a little tune as he walks into the kitchen. Hung. 哼着 hung. And hung. Hung. All right. 横向. I don't know what this is. 横向. Heng, as we saw, horizontal. 向 is direction. Oh, maybe this is directly towards something? 请沿着横向方向. No, 方向画一条直线. No, I don't know. Let me try again. So follow 横向. Wow, all right. 横向. Horizontal, orthogonal, perpendicular, lateral, crosswise. All right. So this is, so you're following a perpendicular line. 方向画一条直线. So you want to draw a perpendicular line. I guess that's what that means. So follow the perpendicular direction and draw a line. 横向. All right, so if I put this in Google image search, I'm expecting perpendicular lines. That looks perpendicular. 横向. Does it follow some kind of left-hand rule, right-hand rule kind of thing? I don't know. 时间线. 横向, this is x-axis. Yeah, but you can just say x-joule, joule, x-axis, x-joule. But also 横向, the horizontal axis. 横向, maybe it is just horizontal. 横向排列, so lined up horizontally. 横向, 壁纸, wallpaper. Oh, horizontal as opposed to vertical. So, so this would be good for a laptop. And if I put in 竖向, I don't know, I'm just guessing. Oh, there it is, 竖向, vertical. All right, like for a phone. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, 壁纸 is wallpaper. So wallpaper on your phone. Actually, some of these are quite nice. Well, that one's, I like simple ones. I prefer black ones. Yeah. So this is my was it 壁纸? What my 壁纸 wallpaper. 壁纸. Firefox has this wallpaper, and this is a 小熊猫, if I remember correctly. 小熊猫. 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 As opposed to 大熊猫. This is 大熊猫. This is 小熊猫. Right? I thought, all right, that'll do. I like the black. It's gentler on the eyes. All right. So 横向 as opposed to 竖向. All right. Perpendicular, lateral, crosswise. Perpendicular. What if we put perpendicular in here? 垂直. Yeah, this one. 垂直. This is the one I've normally seen. 垂直. I think that's the mathematical one. All right, how are we going? Okay, 恒星. Okay, so this literally says permanent star or eternal star. Eternal star. 恒 is 恒久. 恒久的恒, forever, permanent. 恒久. And do you know 持之以恒? 持之以恒. This is a 成语. 持 refers to persistence. 坚持的持. So you're kind of persisting forever. 持之以恒, right? Okay. 星 is a star, a literal star, the thing that emits light. Okay. 恒星, a permanent star in the sky, as opposed to a moving star, 行星. 行星. A moving star is not actually a star, it's a planet. Yeah. Nevertheless, moving star is planet. 行星 and 恒星. 恒星. So in the center of our solar system, we have a 恒星. But most 恒星s are not in our solar system. Yeah. 恒星, 不同恒星. All right, so here are some different 恒星s. This is a star. This is not star in the sense of a movie star. This is a star in the sense of a physical object in space. Right. All right. 太阳是离地球最近的一颗恒星. Yeah, the sun. 太阳. So 太阳 is the sun, and the sun is in 太阳系, the solar system. 太阳系. So we've got 太阳, the 恒星, and all the planets are 行星. Yeah. And there are other things, other 天体, other heavenly bodies, other forms of 天体. They're all 天体, but they're all also other 天体. Yeah. There's a whole lot of 天体. Yeah, you get the idea. Yeah. All right, let us go back. And 河畔. 河畔. So this is, maybe I'll just put it in there. River you recognize. 河畔. Yeah. I'll just put in Google image search. 河畔. Yeah, so it's river. it refers to the kind of sort of promenade or like bank or something like this, where you have a bit of land adjacent to a river, right? What did they translate it to? Riverside, river plain. Yeah, 河畔. Yeah, 河畔。傍晚，他们在河畔散步聊天。Yeah, 河畔. Yeah, 河畔. Yeah, this is all right. So yeah, you have this kind of garden by the river, and you can have a little walkies. Yeah, 河畔. Yeah. So 河畔 is this kind of area. 河岸. 河岸 is the bank itself. That's my understanding. Yeah, river bank. Ugh. Google image search is a bit slow today. 河岸. So, okay, but it also includes the side a little bit as well. All right. Are there any other? There might be another one. Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, the other one is 河边. This one, 河边. So this is riverside. So again, yeah, this one's not specific as to whether it's the land beside the river or the like edge between the land and the river. I think it's kind of both. But yeah, the 河畔, 河畔, I believe, is like a strip of land beside a river. That's my understanding. All right, well, that's it for this video, innit? Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and learn your planets. And I will see you in subsequent videos. ETFN!